Hey there! Are you tired of missing bedtime stories and running on way too much coffee? I'm Stephanie, a PharmD who's been exactly where you are. Welcome to your Remote Remedy, which is your weekly guide to breaking into remote pharmacist work. Whether you're dreaming of working in your favorite slippers or finally having time for that morning workout, or however you want to live your life, I'll show you how your PharmD can be your ticket to the flexible life you want. I traded my hectic hospital schedule for a remote career, and now I help other pharmacists do the same. Join me each week for real talk, practical tips, and everything you need to know about making the switch to remote pharmacist work. Welcome to this week's episode. Do you want to know why most people never hear back about remote jobs? It's because they're playing a numbers game when they should be playing a people's game. According to LinkedIn, 43% of job listings stay open without intent to even hire. In today's episode, you'll learn why the apply everywhere into anything strategy isn't working. Applying only to posted jobs is like playing the lottery. I'll give you a simple template for reaching out to other professionals and how to network without feeling fake or pushy. So you see, what typically happens here is you spot a remote position on LinkedIn or maybe Indeed, and you hit that auto apply button now. Maybe you're on your break or hiding in the bathroom, taking a little moment for yourself. You hit submit, and then crickets. I know this cycle because I lived it. But here's what changed everything for me. I stopped playing that numbers game, applying to 3 to 4 jobs per week, which add up to hundreds of applications online that just really don't go anywhere. And I started playing the people game. So here's what I discovered and what I now teach all my clients. So, first, applying online and waiting to hear something is like playing the lottery. It just doesn't give you the results consistently that you're looking for. And so it just kind of becomes a resume black hole. Second, applying everywhere is giving you diluted results. So just applying to anything that sounds good, it's just not focused. So think about like your favorite cocktail or maybe mocktail. I love mojitos. And maybe you let it sit out in the sun for too long and all the ice melted and it's gotten diluted. It's so sad, right? So having a focused search is the same thing. You want to be zeroed in, and this will make your life a million times easier. It will save you hundreds of hours, and that is exactly what we need, especially as moms, and is way more effective in getting you the interviews and the job that you're ultimately looking for and dreaming about. So before you even start your search, you need to figure out what it is that you want to do. And third, remote jobs, like I said, aren't won through applications, but they're won through building relationships. This is now more important than ever, especially in our digital job search, modern job search age. Just like my pharmacist friend Liz, who landed her remote role by building a relationship with a hiring manager. And for me, when I look back onto all the roles that I transitioned to in my career, they were all done through connections and relationships. Before I share the exact formula, I wanted to just give you a quick heads up. I've packaged everything that I've learned about landing remote pharmacist jobs into a simple step-by-step system. This course is only available through my newsletter, so join hundreds of other pharmacists already on the wait list and just check out the link in the show notes to do that. So now let's dive into that formula. Think about it. When you're hiring someone you'll never meet in person, who are you more likely to choose? The perfect looking resume that's in your inbox that you probably won't even look at, or the person your colleague Julie vouched for last week? Yes. So first, we need to flip some switches, or what I call reframes, in our mind. So the first reframe is, instead of thinking, I need to apply to more jobs, think, I need to talk to more people. Who can I talk to? Instead of thinking, nobody's hiring, the job market isn't doing well, think, I'm just not looking in the right places. And instead of thinking, network feels fake, and icky, think I'm building real relationships that can last a lifetime. I have connections from over 20 years ago, people I'm still in touch with. And honestly, that just makes for a happier, more joyous life. So, first, let's think about your LinkedIn profile. This is kind of your first introduction to yourself, and it's like your virtual handshake. So, this means highlighting your value before anyone even talks to you. You know that as soon as someone gets an email or resume from you, the first thing they're going to look at is your LinkedIn profile. So, you want to take this valuable opportunity to position yourself for the job that you're looking for and to highlight your unique values. So, here's a quick example. Instead of PharmD looking for a remote medication safety position, how does PharmD medication safety preventing errors through smart solutions? So let's compare. The first one, it sounds kind of weak because it sounds desperate, looking for. Two, it focuses on what you want rather than what you have to offer. Remember, employers are always thinking about how can this person add value to me and help me reach my goals. So what do you have to offer? Not what can you get out of this? It doesn't highlight any type of expertise or niche or where, again, what are you offering? And it kind of reads like a job application. The second version is much stronger because it does show your credentials, PharmD, names your specialty, your focus area. It explains how you add value, and it just sounds professional and confident and like someone I would want to connect with. Can you see the difference? So let's talk about connecting. I like to call it the connect first approach. So when you're connecting for the first time, you want to do it without asking for anything. You want to become a human, not just another application or person emailing or messaging you looking for a job. So let's break down what this can actually look like and what you can actually do this week. So this week, your homework is to find one person at your dream company and send them a message. Just one, that's it. And here, I'll give you a copy and paste formula. Yes, I'm literally giving you a template. So, hi, person's name, your name. I notice we're both, and then try to list your specific connection point. Maybe you both did residency at the same hospital, or maybe you both work in the same specialty, or went to the same pharmacy school. Then you say, so just kind of what the connection is, what you have in common. I'd love to learn more about your experience in your, and list their specific role. Would you be open to a quick chat about your journey? Best regards, or some kind of professional sign off, and your name. That's it. See what we did there? We didn't ask for a job. We didn't send them anything. We were just being genuinely curious. So here are some do's and don'ts. Do keep it short. Do make it personal. Focus on learning and asking about what that person, focusing it more on them, and learning from them. Being open to learning new things. You don't want to send your resume unless you never send it unless someone actually asks for it. You could put your LinkedIn profile URL in the signature of your email or message if you're not sending it through LinkedIn, obviously. And then they can just, if they want to learn more about you, they'll click on your LinkedIn profile and learn more about you that way. Don't ask for a job and don't ask for a referral. And, keep the message personal. So don't send a generic message. So when you do this, I want you to take a screenshot when you do. Mine is any personal information, of course, and connect with me on LinkedIn at Stephanie Smith and send me a message. I want to celebrate your first step towards building connections. So what to do after you get a response? Well, set up that virtual coffee chat. Don't forget to ask for insight, what advice they have for you in your shoes. Let them talk about themselves most of the time. And is there anyone else they recommend to talk to? Great, you just got your next connection. Then go do that advice that they gave you and make sure you follow up regularly with updates. This is how you build the relationships. It's not just that one and done connection. It's the following up, giving the feedback. Thank you. I learned so much from our conversation. And I went and read that journal article about medication therapy management, and I found it so interesting. Do you have any other articles that you would recommend to read? Follow up with whatever advice they gave you, do it, and then tell them how it helped you. Thank you for connecting me to Jamie. She just got me a interview at my dream company. That was awesome. People love to hear how what they've done has helped you. And keep following up regularly. This will keep you top of mind when a position does happen to open up. They're going to think of you. It's going to be easy just to reply to your last email that you sent a couple weeks ago. So just remember, you're not just looking for a job. You're building relationships that could change your entire career. And you know what's amazing about remote work is just those little moments of self-care that used to feel impossible are now just a part of my day, especially my morning skincare routine. It's become this peaceful ritual that starts my day and night. I actually discovered this incredible skincare line, Emma Co. And it's created by one of us, a fellow pharmacist who understands exactly what our profession does to our skin, the stress, the harsh lighting, and just what our overall well-being needs. Her products have become such an important part of my wellness journey. So instead of rushing through my morning routine in that harsh pharmacy lighting, I now have these quiet moments to take care of myself. And so it's these small changes that remind me just how different life can be when you have control over your time. It's so invaluable. And because I believe in supporting our pharmacy family and sharing the good stuff, I got us a special discount code. Use code STEPH10 for 10% off if you want to make it a part of your self-care routine. And the link will be in the show notes. But this is just one example of how remote work gives us back the time to focus on our health and well-being. It's priceless. So this is Stephanie with your remote remedy, and I'll catch you next time.